In this video, I explain what cognitive psychology is and why it is important for understanding thinking, perception, and learning. We will look at how humans process information and how these processes influence our behavior. Cognitive psychology deals with the mental processes involved in thinking and learning. It examines how people receive, store, and retrieve information. Perception and decision-making are also important topics in cognitive psychology. The goal is to better understand how the human mind functions. Perception is the first step in information processing in the brain. It describes how we receive stimuli from the environment and transform them into a comprehensible image. This process often occurs unconsciously and quickly, but it is very important for our daily lives. The way we perceive things influences our behavior and our decisions. Memory stores information that we obtain through perception and learning. There are different types of memory, such as short-term and long-term memory, each serving different purposes. Information is stored in memory, but sometimes it can be forgotten or distorted. Researchers investigate how and why we remember certain things and forget others. Thinking is the process by which we use information to solve problems or make decisions. In problem solving, we search for solutions to questions or challenges. This process can occur in different ways, such as through creativity, or by applying rules and strategies. The way we think influences how successful we are at solving problems. Learning is a central part of cognitive psychology because it shows how we expand our knowledge and skills. Cognitive development describes how thinking changes over the course of a lifetime. Even as children, we learn how to perceive and interact with the world. Over time, our cognitive abilities develop further, which also influences our behavior. Attention is the ability to focus on certain information while filtering out others. It helps us select and process relevant information from the environment. Attention processes play an important role in everyday life, especially at work or while learning. Without sufficient attention, we can overlook important information or make mistakes. People often make errors in perception because the brain does not always interpret information correctly. Illusions and misunderstandings can cause us to experience the world differently from how it actually is. These errors can occur in various situations, such as in optical illusions or false memories. Cognitive psychology studies these phenomena to understand why they happen. Language is an important part of cognitive psychology because it enables us to communicate and think. Language processing includes the ability to understand and produce words. It is closely linked to other cognitive processes, such as memory and thinking. Researchers examine how we process language, and which parts of the brain are active during this process. Cognitive biases are systematic errors in our thinking that can lead to incorrect judgments. These biases often arise from prejudices or the way our brain processes information. They influence how we make decisions and what conclusions we draw. A well-known example of a cognitive bias is the confirmation bias, where we only seek information that confirms our opinions.